Well, hello again everyone, and welcome back to the NoTractorChallenge. We're up to episode 6 now, and as you can see, it's got a bit snowy over here today. We slept through the night, and we are now in January, and there's not a whole lot we can do at the moment because of, obviously, the snow. So, where are we? We got the silage sold from that bunker silo over here. I'm just running around in circles. They are both completely empty now. Well, I say completely empty. We've had the same problem over in this corner with another spot of silage, and luckily it's only 3,200 litres this time, so it's not a massive amount. But it's still annoying because obviously there's something that's causing that to go a bit weird, and I don't know what it is, but what we are going to do, same thing we did last time, hop into the old build mode here and give landscaping a quick go, and where is it? We are going to level off the spot here. Can it go any, no, can't go any smaller, and we are going to press, what's the button for this? A to level off. We'll level that off, knock out that little bit of stuff that we had in the corner there, so that's done. We're knocking out a bit of snow too, but that's not a big problem. Okay, so that's... Now, I'm kind of hoping, I think we might do the same thing again here, just for safety. I'm kind of hoping that actually fixes whatever the problem is. I don't know if it will, but if we sort of just smooth a little bit out there, maybe it was an issue in the corner somewhere, a bit of terrain that wasn't quite level, something like that. We'll see. But yeah, so the capacity is now back down to 0, and that's a good thing. So we do have an idea of another grass field we are going to make just over there on the other side of the road, but we'll get to that once the snow has thawed. But what we are going to do today is, since we can't really do any field work right about now, we are going to head around with our lovely telehandler here and see about doing some pallet shifting for today, or at least for right now. Now I'm hoping, I'm just going to drop the old bucket off there, I'm hoping that we'll get some pallet work done, time will progress a bit and maybe the snow will melt. Because, you know, obviously it's early January at the moment, but I'm kind of hoping, like I say, we'll get these pallets shifted over. What we're going to do is get a bit slippy, slidey in the snow there. Maybe I shouldn't have this on 4-wheel steer, but oh dear, skidded into the. This is being quite interesting. So we've got some tomatoes and lettuces here. Now the thing we are going to do, if I hop out of there and have a look, on the production screen, if we pop down here to the farm production, plaster building, we've got 6,200 litres already of stuff over there. It's processing nicely. Obviously it's not like a massive factory, so it's only going to produce at a reasonable rate. You know, it's not going to be doing it, like 1,000,000 miles an hour, because it's not a factory. It's not designed to do that. So what we are going to do, I set this over back to just lettuce. So if I hit that, it's just producing lettuce now from water, seeds and manure. And in fact, we are going to have to load it with more seed as well in a minute, so I'll grab that at some point. But yeah, we're going to take the rest of these tomatoes off. We got 2, 3, 4, 5 pallets of tomatoes, so we can take 5 of them and 5 pallets of lettuce with us over to the plaster building and get those plonked in, and then the rest of the lettuce we are just going to take and sell. If maybe not right away, but whenever the price is right. So let's. No, didn't want to pick them up, just wanted to push them closer together. Okay, because the idea is we are hopefully going to be able to pick all 4 of those up at once pop them onto the trailer. Now, I'm not sure when lettuces actually become the most profitable, but we shall see. Okay, there we go. Got 1,000 litres of each, that's smashing. And it's not even all the way on the forks either. So that's not bad. Now we're going to put these over the back axle, over the wheels there, to hopefully not mess with the weight balance too much. So obviously with this little thing, it's not got as much weight on it as I thought, but the trailer can get a bit pushy sometimes. So yeah, let's plump these down here. Now, if we're lucky and we can get rid of the snow in a reasonable time, oh, come on, put these down already. There we go. Yeah, if we can get rid of the snow in a reasonable time frame, then what we will most likely do is, let's see, so we can get this one box out. Yeah, if the snow goes away, what we are going to do is make a complete mess of this, and we're going to go over and make another grass field. Like I say, we'll have a quick look at that, probably on the way around. But basically, it's like the one that we've got off to the sort of left over there. We're going to cut another piece of grass and turn it into another grass field, because if nothing else, we can at least get quite a bit of silage out of our little bunker silos. Now hopefully, like I said, doing that little bit of levelling work may have fixed it. I'm going to try not to put it in all the way over there anyway, just to be safe. Okay, let's lift this up like this and try and just straighten these out a little bit. Hopefully, it's probably not going to straighten them out at all, is it? No. Okay, well, never mind then. Just hopefully we can at least pick them up like that. As you can tell, I'm not the best at pallet handling, but that's okay. Everything will be fine. Oh, we've got 500 litres on there, and we've got the full 1,000 on now. Smashing. Okay, so that is another stack of 4, and then we are just going to need the 2 at the end there. Plonk them on as well, and get this little lot over to the plaster factory building production thing. My memory is so terrible. Oops, leave it there. Lovely. Okay, yeah, I'll get these last 2 pallets on, and we'll see you over at the production building, or perhaps driving over there or something. Well, actually, you know what, it's not going to take that long to do, surely. I mean, how hard can it be to load? Apparently quite hard, because I can't even hit them with the forks like I'm trying to. Let's nudge it with the wheel, then that'll do. And then I can back into a tree. Yeah, maybe I should have jump cut when we got down to the thing. Oh dear. That's all good. What's a no tractor challenge video without a little bit of shenanigans going on? Okay, we have not got that pallet at all. Go on, put it down. Put it down. Nope, this is going all kinds of wrong. Okay, that's a bit better. Now hopefully we can get the 2 of them. There we go, lovely. Smashing. Okay, now we've got to get these past the thing and onto it. Hopefully not knock them off and send them flying everywhere. Lovely. Okay. That is in such a bad position. Oh, crikey. No, there we go. Okay, let's call that good. Before I go and make a real mess of it and strap it down. Lovely. Alright, let's get this taken over to the farm production building. God, I cannot remember anything. And while we are driving over there, one thing I would like to do is give a little shout out to another one of the guys doing the No Tractor Challenge here with us, by the name of Mr. P Gaming's Livehouse. Mr. P is a lovely bloke. He's participating in Walko's No Tractor Challenge. And I'll put all the links, the YouTube link in the description for the video, of course, and go for a bit of a slide. But yeah, do go check out Mr. P Gaming's Livehouse. He is doing a really cracking job on the No Tractor Challenge. A little bit different again from what myself and Walko are doing as well. And it's really cool to see how different people are tackling this interesting challenge. So yeah, do go check out Mr. P, and also Walko, of course. Definitely check out Walko. But yeah, this patch of grass here to our right, we've got a fairly big spot here. I think it goes all the way up to that little tree over there that you can kind of see behind the bushes. It's a pretty decent size, so we are going to mow that out and then plough it out into a grass field and get it all stone picked. And God dear, let's try this in front steer only mode. Maybe that will help. But yeah, we'll get that all ploughed out properly and made into a nice grass field, so we got some more silage that we can deal with, which will be lovely. So yeah, let's head on down here, follow the road, as it were, and see where we are standing with our salad production. That's a little bit less slippy that way. Okay, not bad. Yeah, BGA's doing well there. I think we've got something in the order of 90,000 litres of digestate, so we may look at getting a digestate spreader at some point as well, so we can deposit some of that on the field, save ourselves some cash on the old fertiliser. Okay, let's back into the center point here. Or don't, because I forgot I turned the thing off and it's not turning as quick as it should. That's better. Okay, let me unstrap all these now. Lovely. Okay, and we have 2 boxes of 700 litres of mixed salad. That is fantastic. So yeah, we're just going to let them build up until we've got a nice lot of them sat there, and then we'll take them to sell later on in the future. But yeah, for now, we are going to head back to the farm and have a bit of a rest, see what's going on. And, oh, I've got a crab steer. Of course, that was a bit dodgy. Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a rest until later on, see if the snow goes, and maybe get some grass mowing done later. But for now, yeah, we'll just come back. I tell you what though, this map is absolutely gorgeous with the snow on it. I mean, look at that. That is definitely greeting card quality stuff, that. It's kind of not something you think about either, that much here, the change in the seasons. That's one thing that I'm very, very glad they did with FS22, is add in at least the visual season changes and the weather effects and everything. Because that was one thing, after playing seasons on FS19, I just couldn't go back to the base game, because the range in diversity of just the visuals of what you would see going through, you know, spring, summer, autumn and winter, even if there wasn't snow, it was just fantastic. It just made the game look so good. And you know, again here, like this map, all the effort, Giants and the modders too, you know, Omatana here with this this sell point, yeah, just the effort they go to make everything look so good in all the different weather conditions and stuff. It's amazing. But yeah, so we'll carry on, we'll speed up time a bit and come back in once we get hopefully some thawed out, less snowy weather. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we are back. It is now the middle of January, so to speak. And as you can see, that lovely snowscape has thawed out somewhat. It was just a light dusting of the old white stuff there. So what we are going to do is come out and start work mowing our grass, so we can get this field prepped and ready to go. Now I think the edge of our land is round about here. So basically this side of that one tree. And we're going to back it up fairly close to the road there, probably about there I think. And give it a mow. And now you've all seen me mowing before, so we're not going to make too big of a deal out of this, or probably do a montage or anything either. But we'll show you at least mapping out the field here like this, and then we'll get it all shifted, picked up, put in the bunker silo, which hopefully will work this time. Now I'm just going to figure out how far down we can come. Pretty much in line with that field there, I think. So if we turn now... Oh, we could actually have gone down a bit further. But that's okay. That's not going to be a massive amount extra. So not too concerned there. So yeah, we've got the base end of it now. Come out this far. Try to leave a little bit of a gap, he says. Hopefully not going too close. Obviously we don't have to plough it all the way up to the edge there. So I could probably mow literally all of that and just let it regrow at some point. But yeah, well, in fact we might do that just to get every little bit in. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, so we've got this this whole great big chunk here of grass. Lovely, lovely grass, which we will get in the silo, or in the silage clamp, I should say. Silage clamp, I don't know, whatever it's called. That concrete bunkery thing that we've got that we're going to put this in. Okay, lovely, there we go. Yeah, and we got this little patch of trees here, which we will carefully mow around and carefully get stuck on, because you know that's how things go. Oh yeah, I probably got that stuck, didn't I? Oh, this is all going to go Pete song, isn't it? Oh no, there we go. I was expecting to launch myself there at some point. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad that didn't go quite as bad as I was expecting. But yeah, we got that. Well, we would have if I'd have lowered the mower. But no, I managed to mess that right up, didn't I? Oh dear. Such is life. If you can't laugh at yourself, then what can you do? But yeah, no, we'll get this lot mowed and picked up, and then we'll probably come back as we are starting to plant it, just not plant it, but plough it, just to sort of give you a quick update on the progress, let you know how much we got into the bunker silo and whatnot. Because yeah, like I say, you've all seen me do this at least once or twice already. It's kind of how we started the challenge, in fact, I think. Just giving it the old mow over there to get them fields ready. So yeah, there's only so much mowing we can all sit to watch at any one time. Yeah, so I shall continue on with this and see you all again in a little while. Alright, hello everyone, we are back again. As you can see, we are compacting this silo. We are almost finished now. This is the entirety of that field area. We got, well, just over 115,000 litres off it. That's pretty good. Just gotta zoom off this quick and try not to displace too much of it. Oh, balls, I think I did. I think I knocked a bit off. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Okay, what we're going to do is grab the bucket for this, because I have a feeling that the cause of my problems before might be that blade that I was pushing everything up with. And not necessarily that it was the blade causing the problem specifically, but perhaps that it's the what do you call it now? Just like the motion of moving product like that, maybe somehow glitched out with the silo. Just flip that around. Yeah, maybe it was something like that that caused the problem, like it pushed it in a weird way into the corner and just glitched it out. So we'll take the old bucket up and see if we can just get that little bit off the front picked up and put on top, and then just covered up again, or squashed down and whatnot, because it shouldn't be a great deal. It's just a tiny little bit there. Okay, if we shoot the old arm out, see if we can get just far enough in. Yeah, we're back up to the correct amount. Give it a little tickle there. Go up to 100. There we go. Now we're just going to blanket it right here. 115,031. Lovely. Okay, suck the old arm back in there now. And we shall see how that goes. Because I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to be a bit better. I did try a different method of compacting as well. Rather than unloading everything straight into it first, we unloaded one wagon at a time and then compacted that down. I think it actually compacted everything a bit quicker doing it like that too, which was interesting. So yeah, we did 42,000 litres at a time and got quite a lot in there. Yeah, I think that worked out quite well. Yeah, just under, or just over 115,000 litres, so that can sit there, and we'll take a note of the time. It's well, just coming up 4:10 in late January, end of January, however we want to call that. And now we need to start doing this field. So what's the best place to start with this? Probably somewhere around about here, I think. Yeah, let's set that onto making a field. Lovely. And pretty much what we're going to do is just follow the line of the grass that we've cut down through here, and sort of plough most of this out. Yeah, we could have gone actually quite a bit further to the right than I thought we could, but we're not going to make too big of a deal about that. We get a good turn there. Don't want to go too far, but there we go. Lovely. And yeah, so we shall turn this into a nice great big grass field. That should be lovely. Obviously it's going to take a lot to, we've got all these stones to pick up, and we'll have to lime it and seed it and fertilise it and all that. And to be honest, you've seen me do that quite a bit of late. Yeah, we've had the 3 crop fields plus the other grass field over there, and it's essentially the same process. So I don't think we're going to show too much of that actually on camera. Obviously, we'll come in as and when sections get completed, and just sort of keep up to date with the progress and everything. I'm getting a bit close to the road there, but yeah, well, that's grass I could have put into the bunker silo, but that's okay. Whether or not we end up putting a little fence along there, I don't know. Yeah, we might do later on at some point. It depends, because fencing is quite expensive. Although there might be a mod that actually gets it done for free, unless that's just paint and terrain work. I'd have to check, because that could be an interesting way of doing it. Maybe rather than paying, the standard build mode costs, just hit it up with the free mode, and then just knock off a set amount afterwards, perhaps. Who knows? I made a complete pig's ear of that, didn't I? Let's back up a little bit and try and fix that corner so it's a tiny bit smoother. So one problem with trying to do this on a lorry is, I mean, for the most part it's been really good so far as not a tractor, but because it's so long, it has an interesting turning circle and way of going with, let's just go straight. Why not? Yeah, it's got an interesting sort of turning circle, I guess you could say, because it is so long. Just trying to get it to work, especially when reversing with even longer tools on the back end. You know, it just sort of sometimes can make it a little bit interesting, as it were. Yeah, but that's not too bad. So yeah, we've got to plough this field up. Like I say, plough, stone pick, lime, fertilise in whatever order works for that. I would assume I can stone pick after I lime, but I'm not entirely sure. Because I know at some points it actually prevents you from picking up the stones, because it's like in the wrong field state or something, but I'm not sure. Well, either way, we shall continue on with this and get this one all ploughed in, and then stone picking obviously will take probably the longest, because it's the smallest width tool that we've got for this process. I was almost tempted to turn field stones off again, but yeah, we are ploughing, so we may as well make use of them, because we can always produce lime. Although lime is fairly cheap on this map, so swings and roundabouts. Well, I'll see. So yeah, we'll carry on with this, and we'll come back in either in February or when we get a little bit more progress in this, depending on how late it gets and how much we can get done within the light that we have. So yes, I shall see you all again in a little while. Good morning again, everyone. We worked late into the light. Late there. If I could English, that would help. We worked late into the night last night on that field over there, and we got it fully ploughed out, limed and stone picked. So now we are just going to grab, I think we'll grab the telehandler for right this second, and we are going to just back out of here, try to avoid all these large pallets of lime. One thing I think we are going to have to do is press the wrong button. One thing we're going to have to do, I think, at some point is perhaps look at getting our hands on a lime storage tanker or silo or something that we can just leave it sat in when we are not using it, because obviously we've got wrong button. We've got the mixed spreader that does fertilizer and lime, so we could either buy, I mean, I suppose we could buy another fertilizer spreader, although we were thinking of switching to digestate instead, so I mean that's an option too. In fact, how much digestate do we have at the moment? Let's have a quick peek. Is it, will we see it down here? I don't know. Not sure if it shows up in here. It should do. Digestate. No, it doesn't show us how much we've got. Okay, in that case it will be in productions. Down at the lovely thing here. Okay, so we've got 96,000 litres of it. That's not bad. There's only so much we can do with that, of course. But yeah, what we are going to do is start by turning some lights on so we can see what's going on. Now, hopefully this snow is not going to lay. Judging by the look of it, let's just get this out of here quick. There we go. Yeah, judging from the look of it, it's not going to lay, I'm hoping. but it is quite windy. In fact, as you can see in the field, that is glorious. It is blowing in the wind, and it's all blowing slightly out of sync with each other too, so you get those sort of waves or ripple effects across the field. That's really cool. They've done such a good job with this game. But yes, so we are going to go hopefully get our field seeded before snow actually lays. And now, interestingly, our other grass field over there is, I believe, ready to cut this morning, like at full growth. So we may get to that next time. I haven't decided yet. It depends on a lot on what happens with this snow. Because if the snow is going to lay on the ground, then obviously there's not going to be much we can do. Don't really want to be harvesting in the snow either, because that's sort of bad luck. And we'll most likely get 50% less harvest, I think it is, even when it's what do you call it, something like grass. I would assume we would get less harvest from it, just like with the regular crops. But yeah, we are going to, we'll have to refill this with seed at some point, but for now we are going to carry on seeding this lovely new field of ours with grass. We'll figure out the thing next time, I think, for the fertiliser, either at the beginning of next episode, or that'll be something that I'll figure out off camera and then present to you when we start the next episode. But yeah, on that note, I think we are pretty much done here for today. So yeah, if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button too there if you haven't already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you'd like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And speaking of sharing, you know, it would be very much, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, I'd like it very much if you would go over and show some love to Mr. Walko Entertainment for putting this challenge together for us, and also Mr. P Gaming's Live House over here on YouTube as well. He's participating in the challenge, as it were, so do please go check them both out. The links will be in the description. And yeah, on that snowy bombshell of sorts, I'm going to continue seeding this field, get it all sorted, and hopefully we'll see you all next time on the No Tractor Challenge. Cheerio, everyone.